After similar moves across parts of Europe, the United Kingdom is also gearing up for what officials imply could be a potential war scenario involving Russia. The British government has acknowledged it is rapidly developing plans to prepare the country for the outbreak of war, suggesting the work is no longer theoretical or distant. The UK's Armed Forces Minister has indicated that British civilians would play a major role in any conflict, expanding the focus beyond soldiers to the wider public. Minister Al Carns told Sky News that the shadow of war is knocking on Europe's door once more, framing the moment as a serious test of national readiness. In a stark warning, Carns said militaries may respond first, but it is societies, industries, and economies that ultimately determine whether wars are won. He added that this threat is not abstract but real, arguing the UK must prepare quickly in order to deter conflict rather than be forced to react to it. Armed Forces Minister has further revealed that active deliberations are underway on how to prepare Britain for war, indicating planning is happening across government. Carns said the goal would be to protect every inch of UK territory, emphasizing that the response would involve more than simply mobilizing troops overseas. Reports quoting the minister suggest many people in Britain do not fully see or feel the dangers created by Russia's war, despite the risks spreading across Europe. Carns said major work is already underway between the Ministry of Defence, the Cabinet Office, and broader society, implying the effort is meant to be nationwide. He explained the discussions are about what conflict would mean in daily life, and what role each person could have if the country had to build up toward war. The focus, he said, is preparing people for an existential crisis, including what they would need to do, and what they should be ready for. He added that planning includes what civilians cannot do during wartime conditions, and how the nation could mobilize to support a military effort beyond the front lines. Carns stressed that the work is about defending domestic territory as well, and he said those preparations are ongoing and rapidly developing right now. He concluded by urging speed, saying the UK must move as fast as possible to ensure these wartime capabilities are strengthened and shored up. Carns' warning comes after the UK revealed a reported 50% surge in hostile intelligence activity targeting the armed forces, suggesting a rapidly deteriorating security environment. Officials say spying, hacking attempts, and even physical threats against UK troops have increased since 2024, pointing to a broader campaign of intimidation and disruption. Britain has blamed Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea as the main culprits behind what it describes as hostile activity, linking the threats to multiple state actors. Reports indicate the UK is also enhancing its own intelligence and counter-espionage capabilities inside the Ministry of Defence, as it tries to detect threats earlier. These war-focused remarks follow the launch of a new defence counterintelligence unit, aimed at tightening protection around military staff, systems, and sensitive operations. Under the new structure, intelligence branches are expected to integrate more closely with the Army, Navy, and Air Force, creating an expanded military intelligence services framework. Meanwhile, on December 11, NATO chief Mark Rutte also warned of the possibility of war with Russia, adding weight to the UK's message of urgency. Rutte argued that Europe must be ready for a confrontation with Russia on a scale comparable to World War I and World War II, describing a level of risk not seen in generations.